What's going on, everybody? Long time no see. Joe here today, and pretty much, yes, I've been busy. I said I was gonna be, and pretty much, Georgia weather has kind of made me have to stop on my subscriber's choice, if for no other reason than the fact that it pretty much got really hot. As I was getting ready to do my Le Cherche Midi, um, wear it around a couple more times to finalize that, and then get ready to do the Amen exclusives. It got hot, and I tried it, and it made me very nauseous. So I realized, okay, time to switch it up to summer, warmer weather fragrances. Figured I'd go ahead. Went to my store one day, Nordstrom's, and I bought this guy, Acqua Profumo, latest release from the Armani house. This way, you all kind of get a chance to see what it is, what it's about, if it's even worth the money. Um, like I said, I've been busy. I told y'all my sister had a competition last month. She put up 4.5 out of 5 stars. In the middle category, she pretty much moved up, like an equivalent to boxing, moved up in weight. First time competing in that category, first time doing that type of lyrical dancing. 4.5 out of 5 stars. She didn't come away with a trophy, but given this is her first time doing all of that, it's a winner in my book. We're getting ready for the next competition, April 17th. Um, that one I know she's gonna, do her thing now that she knows what to improve on. And the studio, the group as a whole, with my sister again included, 6th place in the show total. In all of the groups, everything 6th place. That's great considering there was like 20 or 30 different groups. Yeah. So enough about that. You all haven't seen me for a minute. I haven't been here for a minute. You want to know what is this about? This fragrance was released this year, 2015. Comes in 3 sizes, 40 milliliters, aka 1.3 ounce. This bottle, which is the 2.5 ounce, which is 75 milliliters, and then like the 120 or 125, whatever the 4 ounce bottle will be. This bottle is $100 for a 2.5 ounce. And then I think maybe the 4 ounce is like 140, 150, somewhere around there in that ballpark for the really big bottle. This is supposed to be Acqua going through the dark rocks of the ocean or whatever. And I could kind of see that. I'm getting bergamot. I'm getting lavender. I'm getting a little bit of the oceany vibe, aquatic vibe. I'm getting incense. And that's kind of where the whole thing of the darkness going through the dark rocks kind of being a little bit more gritty than the regular Acqua that's where this comes from because of that incense. I get a good amount of incense, actually. Not overpowering, but there is a good amount. And the incense, to a degree, is almost like a Prada Amber Intense. With that myrrh and incense kind of vibe going on. Again, not as dominated, but there is a good amount in there. Performance lasted 5.5 hours on me. Bit disappointing considering this is a EDP, but it is still, it's an aquatic. What do you expect? 5.5 hours. Projection was pretty good. Projection was right here, which is about a good 4 feet. Then honestly, in that fourth hour, with that last 90 minutes, it kind of cut back, in half. Never really became a skin scent until the end. And the sillage on this was actually really good. Sillage is honestly what would make this fragrance, what carried the weight. Sillage was just ridiculously just through and through the whole time, no matter what. But some of the details on this, now it does have the magnetic cap. See, it's kind of sticking a little bit. I'm doing it with one hand, so. But it has the magnetic cap. It's a sleek bottle design with the black. I like it. It has, it's like almost a black frost of sorts, just as even extra protection from the light. And you got your silver trimming, right there around the cap and then at the bottom of the bottle. It's okay. Me personally, I think the fragrance is okay. This isn't something you need to go rush out and buy. Honestly, you really don't. If you like Acqua and you don't have a Senza, yeah, you could go ahead and make the jump to this. There is enough of a difference with that incense accord to warrant you owning both of those, especially since one's an EDT and the other's an EDP. But if you have a Senza, I'm not really sure if you should buy this. I mean, you're gonna buy another bottle just for a little bit of extra incense? Ugh. Personally, I like this one than Acqua or Senza just because of that incense. My issue with Acqua has always been it is good. It is a classic. That is for sure. But there wasn't like that extra depth. And I'm starting to realize that too because I like Perry Ellis M over Acqua because that one had more cinnamon. This one has incense. So I'm starting to realize that it's almost like Acqua itself, in my opinion, is just missing something to make it really enjoyable. One person tried it, Perry Ellis, again, cinnamon. This time they went ahead, kept it in-house with their own formula, added incense, and it came out good. I'm not gonna lie. This is still a very good fragrance. Gonna be great. This will be a go-to for me when we go to Nationals in Florida. July 4th week. Sorry, July 4th week. But that will be for sure. But like to sit here and say it's some sort of great thing that you gotta rush out and go buy, not at all. Not at all. Here's the box. Black, just like the white Acqua box. Everything else to do. So, compliment wise, people really did like this, but it did not gain me a lot of compliments. If anything, it was just kind of pleasant. And I personally would go no more than 6 sprays with this. If you're an oversprayer, you could spray a little bit more liberally than other fragrances. But that still doesn't mean go, spray the whole bottle. Although I probably would anyways. But I'd say about 6 sprays will be really good for you. And yeah, I mean it's a good fragrance. Spring and summer. Maybe warm fall. I can't say I would see this in the wintertime at all. But that incense accord does make this a little bit more versatile to, to a few more situations than usual. Definitely night out, definitely date, definitely work. I mean, for the most part, this is Acqua incense instead of Profumo. But it's still good. This is my first bottle of Acqua. I mean, take away Perry Ellis Red. I never owned the original and I never owned the Essenza. And I would recommend this to any person who's never had or tried or, owned either of the other two. I'll tell them, man, just jump to this. You'll like it. Trust me. So, there's my thoughts on this. It's not a bad fragrance, but definitely, and I don't regret buying it, but is this a must buy? No. I just got it for review, and I actually do enjoy it, but it's nothing groundbreaking or earth shattering at all. So, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all my old subscribers. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Share any comments, thoughts, feelings, emotions, whatever you're thinking of down below. My name's Joe. I'll see you all later.